I free birthed my youngest while my older two stood and watched. Let me explain. So when my husband and I found out that we were pregnant with our third child, it was a shocker, to say the least. We wanted to do things our way. We had 2 births already in the hospital, and both traumatic in their own way. So we said, why not do it ourselves? You want something done right, do it yourself. Clearly, there are some instances where you would have to be in a hospital setting, but I didn't have any of those, praise God. I was healthy from the moment I conceived to the moment I gave birth. Only complication I would say is severe HG. I would throw up even smelling water. It was pretty traumatic, and because of that, I don't mind if I never get pregnant again. Now, we've gotten some questions and odd looks when people find out that our youngest two, they were then 7 and 3, were watching, just standing right there watching. But of course, I had on my gown. And of course, I took preventative measures and I educated myself. I made sure that I was educated if things went south. I made sure I had some blood-stopping tinctures. I read my books, I did my research, and I felt pretty confident in it up until it was time to push. Now, a lot of times you hear people say, or even read in the books, when a woman is ready to give up, that she's almost there. But me, I was ready to give up, get in the car, and drive to the hospital. I just was for sure I was doing something wrong, because why was I still in pain? And why did I not feel like I was getting nowhere? I labored all night from the second everybody laid their heads down until about 11:30 the next day. I decided to start pushing. I was on the couch. At that point, I'd been on all fours on the floor. I'd been on the bed. I'd been sitting on the toilet. I'd been in the shower. I've been rocking back and forth. I had my husband applying the pressure points on my back. And while they were looking out the window, marveling at some birds, I decided it was time for me to push. I just felt like it was right, and I felt like it was time. My body was telling me I needed to push. So I began to push, not knowing if what I was doing was going to actually produce a child. In that moment, everything is so surreal. It took me about 2 pushes until I felt his body, like, literally barreling out of me. I was standing at this point, one leg hitched up on the couch, one leg on the floor, kind of in a squat position, standing and pushing. And once I felt that head, I started screaming. I said, somebody catch him! Somebody catch him, baby, catch him! At that point, they was all confused because they thought we was about to drive to the hospital. They thought I was done, basically. I was giving up. I was done for. Throw in the towel. But everybody know you can't throw in the towel. It ain't over till it's over. You got a baby, you got a birth. So then my husband said, oh my God, I see the head. So he put his hand on his head, and I gave one more big good push once I felt that contraction. And out came our sweet little baby on the couch in a ball. Completely perfect and amazing. I 100% would not do anything different other than trust myself and know that the human body and a woman's body is absolutely amazing.